Sawadee Gap. All right, now if you look closely, for those who pay attention, there's a little gnome-like creature, let me lower this, in the back, knitting. So I'm not sure what a sewing bee is. I've heard the term sewing bee, from back in the day, but I'm going to make it that, there's a sewing bee going on in the background of this video. So she'll just pay us no attention. She won't say hi. She won't be sociable. She'll just sit and knit. Actually, she's not sewing. She's knitting, but same. She can't work on cars. I don't know shit about sewing and knitting. It's the way it is. Deal with it. I hope that didn't trigger any of our, female viewership. January 27th. Self-respect is the best means of getting the respect of others. Have you known people who can't stand to be alone for any length of time? The chances are good that those folks don't like themselves very much. There you go. They need others around constantly to validate their own existence. Sadly, and it is sad, the people who need others the most are usually those whom others least like to be around. Wow. He's spitting out some truths this month, I'll give you that. He's not pulling any punches. He's giving tough love. It's accurate, but in today's society, it seems a little harsh. I mean, I'm not tender or delicate. I'm reading this stuff going, whoa, okay, just because I'm aware of what's going on in the world right now and how people are perceiving things. Words don't hurt me, but that for a lot of people can't say that right now. A lot of people are offended, triggered, all that shit. You know the words, everything that's going on. Those are new words. People weren't triggered 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. They just, you get pissed off, but not triggered is a whole new concept. So when I read that, I'm like, whoa, he's people don't want to be with people, who need to be around other people because they don't like themselves, and I agree 100,000% with this deal. If you don't like yourself, nobody else is going to like you either. Whom at least others like to be around. Because they don't like themselves, other people seldom do either. The surest way to command the respect of others is to become a person you like being around. Identify the characteristics you admire in others and make a conscious effort to develop them yourself. Your self-respect begins to grow the moment you decide to take the first step towards becoming the kind of person you know you can be. Right? So what's the 12-step program for alcohol? Admit you have a problem. I think that's step. I'm not an alcoholic. I've never gone to an AA meeting. I don't know. But I believe that admitting you have a problem is step one. So, yeah, respecting yourself is step one towards others respecting you. I get that, and I agree with it 150%. Now, she's not in a towel because she already showered. We already had breakfast. But maybe, just maybe, I'll get her to acknowledge the camera. T-Rack? Sawadee video? Okay. Oh, she's coming. Wow. So you guys rate more than... There you go. She actually moved to come and say hi to you. Well, there you go. You guys rate higher than I do. All right, that's it for today, guys. Obviously, in Chiang Mai, we're in the White Boutique Hotel, which is the place we stayed at last time, coming back up from the south. I just did a video that I'll upload also, just about the hotel. I did a second review of it. The hotel's still great. The breakfast sucked. So I felt like I needed to tell people, they need to know when something's not as good as it was in a prior review, if anything's changed. And the breakfast was unsat, as we used to say in the military, unsatisfactory. Outstanding, satisfactory, and unsatisfactory, right? OSU. That was the shiznit back in the 80s in the military. So it was unsat. And I did a whole separate video on that. Room, hotel, location, everything's still good. Price, everything good, but not the chow. You got 20 minutes and 20 minutes only. Eat your fine Navy chow. Yeah, 20 minutes to eat. And there was like 100 of us, I want to say. So if you were like dude number 99, it wasn't 20 minutes by the time people filed in and sat. What they thought was being fair was they started the 20 minutes after the 50th guy halfway through sat down at the end of the first row. And, I guess that's fair for 51 or 1 through 49, but like I said, guys 98, 99, and 100 get screwed because they don't even get 20 minutes to eat their fine Navy chow. Anyway, I felt like I was back in the Navy today, fucking paperclip in my food, and they didn't have butter. They only brought one jam out. We had to ask for a second jam. They advertised having bacon as part of the American breakfast. They didn't have bacon. Just, no good. No good. My mock, as my people like to say. All right, y'all have a good one.